Hi dolls! Today I have something a little bit new to this channel. So for those of you who don't know, I am a huge fan of Winx Club. I have been for almost 10 years now, so it wasn't exactly a childhood love for me. I found the show when I was 17, so it's kind of like the latest of my loves, I would say, compared to Barbie and Bratz and things. But I love Winx Club just as much as I love all those things, and I have had a separate channel for quite a few years now for my Winx Club videos called Shannon Loves Winx Club, and the only reason I did that was because Winx Club was kind of more my interest. Katie is not so much into it, not that she doesn't appreciate it, but it's more of like my thing, I suppose, and she has her things, and this is a shared channel, so I kind of just thought I would make a separate channel for my Winx things because of that. But I haven't posted on it in quite a while. I've also deleted quite a few of my old videos as well, and I guess the main reason is because it's hard enough to find inspiration for one channel, let alone two, and so I kind of just stopped making videos. Not that I stopped loving Winx, but it can get hard sometimes. But I really want to make videos about Winx Club as well as everything else on this channel, and I had the idea, why not just bring it onto the channel? I spoke to Katie about it and she's totally fine with it. I mean, Winx Club just fits in with everything else that we like anyway. That's how I found Winx Club, was through fandoms and just through like all the other stuff I like, and people also like Winx Club, so that's how I kind of came across it, and it blends in very well with the theme of this channel, and I figured there will be a lot of our viewers who also love Winx Club anyway and might appreciate that. I have had a few people actually ask me on this channel before to make some Winx Club videos specifically to show my Winx Club collection, and I've always wanted to do a Winx Club collection slash shelf tour. I never even did one on my Winx channel. I thought, what better way to introduce Winx Club to this channel than, of course, a good old shelf slash collection tour video. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm really excited to start talking about Winx Club again, and also to share my collection for the very first time. So yeah, let's get into it. So over here in the corner of my room is my little Winx section. I have my shelf and this display here. Most of these posters and prints were either gifted to me or I made them myself. This one came with the PS2 game. Here I have my little Secret of the Lost Kingdom display. This movie, oh my goodness, words cannot express how much I love it. I have Bloom Enchantix here with Sky. I have, with great difficulty, always tried to match their pose to this picture, although they always come out of the pose, so I've kind of stopped trying. Up here I have Daphne watching over everything. One of my dreams is to have Mattel's Daphne doll, but I really like this one too, and I'm so happy to even have one of her. Underneath I have my chair, which I do use sometimes, but it's mainly turned into part of my display, just a place where I can keep my Winx blankets and pillows. Also little Kiko here. This is my original Winx blanket that I got on eBay years ago, and this one I'm sure some of you might recognize, and also even have from the recent Shein collab with Winx. That's also where I got this cushion from. I think it was definitely a fan favorite out of all the things they released in that Shein line. It's very cute and pretty, and also quite a bit bigger than it looks. And this cushion, well, technically just the cover, was gifted to me by my lovely friend Kalia, as was most of my Winx things. I would not even have half of this collection if it wasn't for her. Moving to the shelf, on the top I have my three Bloomix dolls, Layla, Bloom and Stella. These were originally on the bottom of the shelf, but I couldn't see them very well there, and I love these dolls, so I rearranged the shelf so that they can have their chance to shine. And over here I have this special fairy Stella, is what she was called. I remember being really drawn to this doll and how special she did indeed feel at the time when I got her. She's so pretty. These 3 boxes are to this day my favorite Winx merchandise that I own. They are the Winx Fairy Couture perfume gift box sets. They made Flora, Stella and Bloom. I really like the Fairy Couture design. It's so pretty and the perfume smells so good. The Bloom one is definitely my favorite. And here I have some pretty framed pictures of Flora, Bloom and Stella. I also keep my Winx eyeshadow palette up here because of course I can't keep it with the rest of my makeup. It's so pretty and it needs to be displayed. On the sides of the shelf I just have a few random things. A little Winx notepad, a fairy dust necklace, not official Winx but it fits, as well as this Winx friendship necklace also gifted to me. And on the first shelf, this is where I mainly display my items to do with the first 3 seasons. Here are my DVDs. I have the box sets of season 1 and 2. Unfortunately, they never made a box set of season 3 in Rye English, but I do have a couple of random season 3 episodes that aren't in English, so I can't actually watch them, but I think they look nice, so I display them here. And of course I have the first movie as well as the first movie soundtrack. This one also not in English, but still looks good. I have a few mini figurines, Miss Flora Enchantix, Miss Techna Enchantix, and Miss Stella from season 1. I have this Winx season 2 mug, probably my other favorite Winx item that I own. I found it in a thrift store for $1. I almost screamed. I still see the day I found it so clearly in my mind, and it was amongst the very first Winx items that I owned, being a new Winx fan at the time, so it was very exciting. Inside is this little Flora birthday candle that I had on my cake one year, a season 1 money box, and inside I keep the majority of my Winx Club cards. Here is another favorite item of mine, my Bloom fairy dust necklace. This is so beautiful, such a gem in my collection. Another cute little Winx picture, and right here is my little Pepe figure, right next to his mummy Icy. I am honestly the biggest Pepe fan. He is the cutest thing in the world. I honestly cannot handle him. And then of course I have dolls. Here's Miss Icy. She was a later, more recent addition to my collection, and I was very excited to finally own a Trix doll. Here I have another Miss Stella. She was my very first Winx doll, so she's very special. My mum brought her for me, and the seller that she got it from had actually got her in Italy, which I thought was pretty cool. I have Ball Gown Flora, another doll I never thought I'd have in my collection. And then, of course, 2 of my most prized girlies, Bloom and Flora Enchantix. Down here I have a couple more Stella dolls in her season 1 outfit and Magic Winx transformation, and 2 Floras as well, also in her Magic Winx and in her season 3 casual outfit. And lastly, these random wings that came with one of my dolls. I just thought they looked cool displayed on their own. Onto the next shelf. This is where I mainly keep my season 4 merchandise, as you can probably tell from the amount of Believix that you see. I have this Bloom Magic Winx Believix doll and 2 Believix Bloom figurines. This one here is from the second movie. I love this one so much. I think she's so pretty. Sadly, her wings snapped off when she fell one day, and there is no way for me to really be able to fix it. Here I have the beautiful Lovix Layla and my Flora Believix doll. Next to her I have the Winx Club band microphone, which does actually work when you put batteries in it. I'm not sure if this is actually season 4 or season 5 merch, but since they formed the band in season 4, I choose to display it on this shelf. And here I have Love and Pet Bloom with her little pet here, and a Believix Musa figure. Then I have this little fairy ornament, not Winx, but I thought I'd display her here anyway. In this box I keep all of the rest of my little Winx jewelry pieces. I don't really wear these, they're more kids jewelry kind of things, but I think they're cute anyway. And over here I have all of my Winx magazines and books, including this comics compilation book, which I love so much, and I definitely recommend it to any Winx fan for their collection. And I have the second movie here, of course, since that is associated with the season 4/Believix time. And on the third shelf I have my season 5 display. Season 5 was at one time my favorite season when I first got into Winx. It's not so high up there anymore, but I still enjoy it. I really love the transformations of Sirenix and Harmonix. Obviously, I have Bloom, Stella and Flora Harmonix from the Jack Specific brand. Then I have Layla, Flora and Tekna Harmonix from the Witty Toys brand. And from that same brand I also have Nisa and Bloom Sirenix. Over here I have Miss Stella in her season 5 casual outfit. And of course I have all of season 5 on DVD, as well as the third movie. And here I have a couple of Sirenix bookmarks in this little Sirenix cup that I got in a random set online. And down the bottom on my final shelf is kind of a miscellaneous display of things that I didn't have space for anywhere else, including more of the Fairy Couture perfumes. Clearly I'm a fan of these. These ones here are slightly different to the ones I have on the top. They released 2 slightly different fragrances for each girl, and the boxes and artworks are slightly different as well. But just like the ones on the top, they're all empty now because yes, they really are that good and I used them all. I don't have the heart to throw out any of the boxes or bottles though. They are far too pretty, so I just keep them here. I also have all of season 6 on DVD. I did want to keep them with my Bloomix dolls, but you can only do so much with limited space. So I just keep them down here. And here I have another item from the Winx Shein collab. This is a really cool cup. I've taken it to work with me several times and sometimes I use it at home, but I mainly just keep it displayed. And here, any real Winx fan will know what this is. Bloom's Book of Fairies from the first episode. Again, a shout out to Miss Vintage Winx for making her own copy and then making one for me as well. This is definitely the kind of merchandise they should be releasing. And just behind here I have this case which I customized. It has the rest of my Winx DVDs, seasons 1 to 4. They were actually the first Winx DVDs I had before I was able to get any of the official ones, and these are still the discs I have to watch seasons 3 and 4 to this day. I do also have a few more Winx things that I don't display here, including this Harmonix poster on my door and my Winx handbag, a couple of cool Etsy fan art purchases that I have on my bookshelf, the PS2 game, and this DS game that I keep with the rest of my games. And of course, I do have a few Winx Club shirts as well. And that's my Winx Club collection. Definitely one of my favorite corners of my room for sure. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you all enjoyed it and that you will enjoy my future Winx Club content as well. As I mentioned, it was 10 years ago that I discovered Winx Club, so I do plan on making another video just to talk about my Winx Club story and how I discovered it and what it means to me and everything. I know I've already done that before on my old channel, so it might already be familiar to some of you, but I figured since it's been 10 years, it's a good time to reflect, and I just love talking about Winx Club. It's a very special thing to me. So yeah, that video is coming as well as plenty more. So stay tuned and I will see you in the next one. Peace.